The Wildwood Sanitarium in Salamanca, New York was originally called the Sunnyside Sanitarium. Dr. Henderson and Dr. Perry opened the only osteopathic infirmary and the first and only osteopathic institution in the state of New York in 1906. However, the structure can be dated to the mid-19th century. They took in patients suffering from alcoholism, drug addiction, and those with various mental illnesses, which they treated with osteopathy therapy and holistic healing. The Sunnyside Sanitarium did not take in any contagious diseases, but due to pressure from the state, it turned into a tuberculosis clinic in 1926. After the tuberculosis sanatorium closed, the building passed through many hands. It was converted into 3 apartments at one time. No one seemed to live in it for long. Over the years, it gained the reputation of being haunted. Visitors and residents reported being touched or pushed. Today, reports continue of shadow figures, light anomalies, phantom voices, footsteps, all which are often experienced.
All right, Josh and Corey, the Wildwood Sanitarium on March the 5th, 2023. We've had our initial walk through. The other members have gone to the Hinsdale house. We're going to switch up a little later. We're on the first floor at the entrance. Where do you want to start, Josh?
Start up top and work our way down?
Yeah, sure. So this is the second floor. Tommy's room. And we're going to turn Boo Buddy on. At the scrying table. The doll room. That was me.
creepiest thing ever.
All right.
I wonder if in the 50s this was divided up into 3 apartments, because there's a kitchen on every apartment, and it's from the 50s.
I think it was apartments at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do recall that being
Because this is the 1950s.
part of the history is that it was apartments at one point, and that's Tommy. That was an apartment.
Okay.
So we have a box here that you can maybe use the static noise or the energy to speak with us.
Watch your glare, eh?
Yeah, I can see. So, is there anything that you'd like to tell us that we may not know about you? Do you even want to communicate? Do you hear what I'm hearing? Just a repeat. I don't know.
It's interesting how it almost sounded like someone was approaching us as it quickly got louder.
Louder and louder.
Yeah.
I mean, probably just paranoia or whatever, but I kept hearing, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. If that is you, can you say that again? If that's what I heard, I may have heard incorrectly. It was very noisy.
Well, it really felt like it's coming in like that.
You can approach the green light as well. Let us know you're here.
Just trying to get a feel for the place.
The temperature is going off on the... Now, it does feel like the heat's getting... does feel like it's getting hotter in here, doesn't it?
The furnace doesn't like have like a cycle. It's just like on.
68.5 is the temperature. We'll see if it gets any hotter. It's about 6:05. Can you step away from that?
Hello.
Can you go far enough away that it doesn't, we can turn the red light off maybe? It doesn't, we can turn the red light off maybe? I mean, it could be nothing. It could just be that it's acclimating to the temperature. But it would be neat if you could back away from it so it drops. We've got some last rites apparel here, equipment. Were you religious? to check the temperature. 68.7 was the last. It's actually going down, but still. Okay. Okay, can we make it go off now? Like stop the light? I'm not going to focus all my attention on this red light if we can't do anything with it. Or come over here to this device.
You know what? If you're fixated on that, we'll put both devices here. You see it's green, it's not...
Yep.
There's two things there to play with. You're playing with one, can you play with both? You farted.
No? What, does it smell like it?
It smells a little poopy.
What does it mean? There's an odor as you go down the stairs. Oh, I don't know if I did. Yeah, it's going back up again, 68.9. Okay, we'll stop it.
It's interesting. That's twice. You've told it to stop and it's stopped.
Can you start it again? I have a hard time with this one because...
Well, I mean, even if it's not properly measuring the temperature, if an entity has figured out how to make it beep and how to not make it beep, that's all that matters, right? Can you make it beep again? In 3, 2, 1. I'll try that again. See if you can make it beep in 3. If I would have kept counting.
Okay, and now stop in 3.
The leg boy yelled out something.
3, 2, 1. No, hard to... Okay, a little
I should
slow.
have kept counting because I got
Yeah,
distracted.
it would have been 3,
Yeah.
but...
The Legba, for those of you at home, the Legba screamed something at us and I stopped counting. All right, let's do this once more. This is pretty cool. Can you make it beep again in 3, 2, 1? Want to try again? 3, 2, 1. Can you scream into the Legba again? Kind of sound like high or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I was too focused on that. I did hear something, but I'm not sure what it was.
It was quick. Could have been anything.
Are you messing with us? You're actually going down in temperature. I'm going to reset this. And now let's see if it goes back on because the temperature's not rising anymore. Now I see some bottles up here that were these medical bottles. Medicine for the day when tuberculosis was here. I see we got gauze and gauze, I guess. Applicators, these are fairly recent, I guess. an old hot water bottle.
Are you a patient here? Or were you staff? Is this your room?
Do you hang out here? We've heard talk of a grumpy old man, but I'm not sure how people can tell if you're grumpy or not. Are you able to open or close any of these cupboards? There's some that are cracked open a little bit. 1, 2. Talk into use the radio waves, the white noise. That's an old x-ray viewer or something, eh?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Did you have an x-ray here? Did you break any bones? Can you point one out? So there's a device on the chair. If you move from facing it, if you move to the left side of it, it'll be red. If you move to the right side of it, it'll be green. We can use yes or no, or male or female. So let's start with, were you a male or are you a male? Yes.
Get the Okay.
All right, we're gonna reset. We'll let it reset.
Okay, so you are a male. Were you a patient here? If you're a patient, do the same green. If you were staff, do red on the right. Patient green, staff red. Maybe you were a doctor, a nurse, or maybe you're a patient.
Or resident when it was apartments,
right.
or previous owners, or
Huh. Okay, maybe we need to back up. Forget the last question. Were you here when it was a hospital? Yes or no? Green or red? Were you here when it was a hospital? I guess it wasn't really a hospital.
well, tuberculosis ward, yeah, sanitarium.
Sanitarium.
You did it once, you can do it again.
I'll lie back down again. Dude, all these beds stink. Sorry.
I like those deer running through the lawns over here, but
For real?
yeah, it's just over there.
That could be a good sign.
Do you like looking out the window?
Did you get it on camera, the yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you a resident here when it was apartments?
I just want to note that there's a dog barking outside. You hear it?
Yeah.
It's pretty quiet up here. Do you like it quiet?
Maybe you're one of the grumpy old men.
feel nothing up here. Like it's dead, pretty quiet. Other than I don't know what set that off.
They could be tired. They had a
Like it could have been that set it off. What if we stepped out of the room? We'll let it reset. You probably have people in here all the time. We know you're tired. We apologize.
We came from Canada to check you out.
Is this your room? Was this your room?
Maybe you're Tommy just playing with the toys?
So because we have the green light only went on once, I'm gonna take that as a fluke because we're not able to do it again.
He doesn't think you're here. Prove him wrong.
So if it is you, if you are here and not sure, if you can tell us your name, but at least just answer yes or no. We asked you if you're a male. So we'll ask the same question. We'll see if we get the same answer.
That's a good idea. Are you a male?
See, there's the deer coming through here. There's a couple of them coming through.
Oh yeah. That's cool, huh? Do you like deer? Do you sit here and watch the deer sometimes? They're so cute.
Alright.
That's
That was you, yeah.
That's just me.
We'll go to this room. I hear. I'm gonna put this on the music box. Because from what I hear, you like music? Okay.
Okay, I've got you on static.
So there's some records beside you. Are any of those some music that you like? The left side is yes. Some music that you like. The left side is yes. The right side is no. Facing no. Okay. We'll let it reset.
That was quick.
It was. So, do you like music? Just not that music? The left side for yes, the right side for no. Okay, so you don't like music. Do you like any of the records here? Let's see if you answer the same question. It's fun, we don't get any repeat answers, right?
It's like they're going through just seeing what it is. Oh.
Yes, you just coming through? Is that what you're saying? So we've got the ATDD going down here, which just started right before. You calling us in? Right before. No, I asked if that was them. So was that you messing with us? Was that you that set that off down there? Or was that you saying you like to play with the toys? Do you mess with the toys?
Are you over here with me right now? Can you run over and let me know if you are? Want to sit on this bench with me?
Can't get a good shot of you with the IR, but. Are you able to go sit on the bench with Josh?
There's a chair right next to me.
That's better. Do you like being here? Footsteps out here. Sounded like soft footsteps coming down the hall, but there's a little bit of noise from that heater, so could have been that. That was you coming down the hall. Can you go and touch that? Oh, I got chills here. Can you come and tell us that was you with the yes, the green? Okay, you can stop that down there. Thank you. Are you messing with us, trying to get us to go back and forth? heater, it's so hard to tell.
Yeah. Is the temperature still going? Is that just my ears ringing?
It was. We're gonna take this. Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna take this downstairs. It's gone up like.
Corey, we got a no response.
You don't want us to take that down?
We got another no response. We got 2 no responses.
That you don't want us to take. That you don't want us to take. You don't want us to go downstairs.
While it was still red, it went burn again.
Can you do that again? I was gonna take the Legba link downstairs. Do you not like that? We were gonna go downstairs, but the temperature's gone up almost a full degrees over here. It has gone up a full degree.
Are you running back and forth playing with all of our instruments? I noticed this room has 3 windows. If you were a patient here, you must have felt pretty grand to be in such a nice room.
The ATDD going off again. Are you answering down there? Come down here. Or can you not? Can you stop that? Because it's not that warm in here. .9, so it's gone up a full degree, but that shouldn't be enough to set that off. Sorry, I'm walking around a lot, but I'd really like to capture, figure out whether you're playing games with us or whether it's 2 different.
Come over here and let us know if you'd like us to go downstairs. You want us to go downstairs?
Remember, left is green, which is yes, right is no.
Want us to go down? Leave you alone?
It's so hot in this room.
Yeah.
Alright. I might take a little break, get some fresh air. So we've got a few devices in here, Tommy. I'm probably standing right in that.
Nice butt shot.
We know you like to play with the toys. There's a random device there. Cat ball on the bed. You can rock your...
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You like the toys? So just so you know, the yes-no device.
What? Did you say something? Can you please?
There's 6 of them. But I think they're statues.
No, I just watched them walking around. Do you think it's funny Josh is mesmerized by his deer statues?
There's 6. There's 4 eating underneath a tree, and then there's 2 in the yard.
See, they're moving. Well, I'm not even close, so you think that's funny?
Do you want to play a game?
Oh, and there's one right there.
Yeah, right on the front lawn.
They're everywhere.
So you think it's funny Josh is mesmerized by the deer? Well, I mean, you know, we have deer in Canada and we have them where we live, but we just don't see them on our front yard that often. Do you see them a lot?
How old are you?
Is that bear starting to annoy you yet? Would you like me to turn it off?
I like music. What music do you like?
Well, apparently somebody upstairs doesn't like the music. The records. Everybody spends time in Tommy's room. Everybody spends time in, you know, upstairs. The scrying room next door. We're just trying to give this little space a chance.
Please tell me one.
Do you agree that everybody spends time elsewhere? Now I'm just going to turn the light on here just to make sure we don't have... Oh, where did I put my flashlight?
I got it. What do you want to see?
Just make sure there's no flies or anything that could set that off. I don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
No.
What's your favorite toy?
Alright. So do you like that we're going to spend some time in here? Find it very quiet, eh?
I feel like we're being watched.
There's not even a creak or a...
Yeah. I feel like we're being watched. Like they're around. Just watching.
Cautious.
Yeah, they're checking.
We mean no disrespect. We actually just really enjoy
What's your favorite story?
finding out about history and people's pasts, and good or bad. So anything that you'd like to tell us.
Stupid.
Do you think we're stupid, or that this is stupid? Do you not like people in here?
What? Did you say something? Can you please say it again?
Are there way too many people here? Coming in and out?
Behind you.
Is there something behind me? Or behind Josh?
Clear as day.
Behind me? Or... So I got the chills. Now that's... kind of weird. Is who's behind me? Or behind Josh?
Do you have any brothers or sisters? It's cold in here.
I'd like to note that Boo Buddy...
Look.
In here? Did you want me to look in here? Boo Buddy said it was cold in here. Can you set the cat ball off? Can you tell Josh, give Josh the message?
Do you have more friends we can play with?
Josh, can you hear me? Was that you playing with the bear?
Look.
Where do you want me to look? Is this Tommy?
Do you like to play pretend?
If it's not Tommy,
No, I can't do that. That's too creepy.
what was it? So
It's just the same voice.
when you
same
said
voice.
look, the bear said, "Did you make it cold in here?"
Really?
And then you were looking over there.
There was look.
Behind
look,
you?
look. Like look. Like you're not looking. Look.
Yeah, like where am I looking? Is what I was asking.
That behind you was so clear as I looked up. It was clear as day.
Is that
That's creepy, man.
that you, Tommy, trying to get a hold of us? I swear. I don't know if it was the light.
Okay,
Oh.
so what happened?
Okay, so the street light just put a shadow downstairs. Okay, so
How is the light like green?
you, when you said behind you, I asked where, behind who, and then as soon as you said look, Boo Buddy said, "Oh, did you make it cold in here?" So that's why I walked over there, and you were looking over there too.
That's the way it drew me.
Yeah. But Boo Buddy it was the timing was perfect. Yeah. He didn't do anything
With me. One.
when you said look. But yeah, we'll do some more of that later.
It's weird. Like you start going into a weird trance.
Especially when you're getting the same.
Yeah, that was the same voice, all three.
So there's a letter up on the wall, like a letter that says mom. And from what from what I understand, there was a guy that liked to spend a lot of time in here investigating, and unfortunately he took his life. And one day they were here doing a tour or whatever, and they come up and there was this really intricate pattern in the scrying table, and in the middle was this mom. And so she called this gentleman's mother, and his mother sent this card, showed this card, the same handwriting.
Really?
So I believe, I could be wrong, please forgive me if I'm wrong, his name was Jeremy. So Jeremy, if you're with us, we know you like to scry. I've taken a picture. Go ahead. Is it moving? It's not.
Squeeze.
If you like to scry, you can use the device on there that's yes or no. On the left it's yes, on the right it's no. Is this even Jeremy?
What's that?
I said it's pretty quiet.
Still trying to get a feel of the place. I don't know what to make of it.
There's some dolls over in the other room. Feel free to guide us to where you want us to be. Maybe you don't want us to be here. Knock, a whistle, activate some devices. Knock on a window.
Someone's got to be here with us. Someone's watching us.
This is moving, but I mean that could be. Oh well, your arm's on the table, so that's what that is.
Shouted.
Shouted? I mean, maybe this isn't the right time for us to be here. Maybe we, you know, we need to come back to this room later. Do you want us to be somewhere else?
I have fire.
What? Oh, there's candles there.
Maybe we'll light one. Maybe the warmth. Do you like candles? Murphy. Will the candle draw you nearer?
You must have seen some pretty weird stuff going on here. Some people do some pretty wacky stuff.
Award.
What's that?
Award.
Award, yeah.
You got this beautiful candle and an open chair. You should come sit down and have a chat.
We're just trying to get a feel for the place, so that's why we're moving around. If you find that we're moving too much or not enough, just let us know. You can direct us. There's not even a creak or a knock or anything.
There could be plenty, we just don't hear it over those furnaces. Rabbit.
Rabbit? Rabbit?
Do you want me to blow the candle out?
Can you blow the candle out?
Ooh. Human.
Human, yes, we're human. Well, my name is Corey, and I'm a dad and a foster dad. Got 6 kids at home right now.
Water.
What did it say?
Water.
Water, yeah. Tommy, you can come out. Was this about your bedtime?
You get tired of...
No, it wasn't your bedtime? Okay. I'm gonna put the camera right there so we can see.
They do like the yes no here, eh?
Let's get some consistency. All right. So if it's not your bedtime, can you do no again?
Wine.
Why? Is this Tommy? I can't really validate that you're communicating if we can't get it, at least 2 answers in a row. So if you want to help me out here, is this an adult?
Many.
It's too many of them. Is that what it is?
Too many of us coming and going in this place? Or too many of you?
What question was that?
I know. Big.
So we'll ask one question next time, and I'll do the same thing.
There's one question leads to like a thought of another, like a
Yeah.
better question.
So once it resets, okay. Too many of us would be green, and too many of you would be red. Can you light one up?
We're watching. Have our undivided attention.
Too many of you.
Thank you. So there's too many spirits.
Okay, so thank you if you are answering. Is there something else that you can do that can let us know that we're actually communicating with you, and that it's not a fluke? Can you speak into, you can pick some words through the ovulus here. It's got lots of words. You can find a way to pick the words that you want to give.
Greater.
Greater, okay.
Marker.
Marker? How about a color?
Ooh, let's go. What's your favorite color? Pluto.
Pluto.
We see that a lot, eh?
It's just a combination.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want us to go to a different room? Green for yes, red for no. Outside. Yikes.
All right. Well, you know what? I want to grab another piece of equipment from downstairs. So what we'll do is we'll take a few minutes to go downstairs and get another piece of equipment, and we'll come back, and then maybe we'll go sit in the doll room for a little bit.
Just leave the cameras going while we're gone.
Yeah, we'll leave the cameras rolling. So if you want to play with the yes/no device, go for it. I'm going to ask you a question now so that when we leave, you can feel free to answer it. Is
Paul.
do you have? Well, I asked for color. If you have a favorite color, you can answer yes. And if you don't want to answer the question, you just answer no. You have your flashlight?
I do.
That was me.
Nice.
Yeah. So, not sure if you answered anything while we were gone, but we'll check the footage.
Sorry.
Oh no, that was the other side.
Pray.
All right, so excuse me, yawn there. I got a device in my hand that you've probably seen a million times. People ask you to talk into it. You don't have to, but if you want to communicate, I'm going to ask you.
Think.
It's Sunday, March 5th at 7:29 p.m. Josh and Corey. We're in the scrying room of the Wildwood Sanitarium, Salamanca, New York. We're going to ask you some questions. Probably been asked these a million times. We mean nothing by it.
Girl.
Tommy, are you with us? Is there a Jeremy? Were you here before the sanitarium?
Records.
Records. There's records upstairs.
The ones they don't like.
Do you not like the records, or do you want us to go to the records? That's two questions. You want us to go to the records? If you don't want us to go to the records, you can hit the no on the other side, because it could still be triggered. Or get closer to the green and it'll beep a lot louder.
Mission.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this and take a look, see if you've talked to us. Alright.
It's Sunday, March 5th at 7:29 p.m. Josh and Corey. We're in the scrying room of the Wildwood Sanitarium, Salamanca, New York. We're going to ask you some questions. Probably been asked these a million times. We mean nothing by it.
We've been asked them a million times.
Tommy, are you with us? Is there a Jeremy? us. You want us to go to the records? If you don't want us to go to the records, you can hit the no on the other side.
Oh shit.
Decided.
They decided. So nothing there. Okay. Let's ask one question. What do you think, Josh?
At least 10 seconds after each question.
Yes.
Give me a chance. Rewind. Yeah, see?
I did rewind.
Okay. What about the staff? Are there any nurses here with us? No. So you are a patient. Or are you a patient?
Demon. If you're a demon, can you tell us yes? Can you make the green light go on?
Or are you just playing with us?
Don't ask second question.
You're right.
I don't feel anything demonic here.
No. So you're not a nurse. You're not saying yes to patient. Did you live here after, maybe during the apartment's time? Did you know the history of this house when you moved in?
Did you build it?
You were so quick to say no to nurse. Cloud. Eat. Story.
You want us to tell you a story? Well, we're here for your story.
When this was an apartment, considering the light there, this was probably some sort of dining room. Is there a kitchen in there?
I don't know.
Oh, kitchenette. I'm gonna flash my light over there just to have a quick peek.
Could bit.
Sorry, that's just me. Yeah, there's kitchen cabinets here.
Okay, so this was another apartment.
Okay.
I set the recorder down if I hear a thump.
There's room there. So maybe this was. That's me.
Yeah.
Maybe this was a formal living room or formal dining room. Country. Would you eat your dinners here with your family? Thanksgiving, Christmas, do you have good memories here? I always try to be very specific, like trying to bring back but it never seems to get responses. You didn't say anything if you're a patient. You didn't say anything if you lived here. What was your place here? What are you doing with us here? Why are you here?
You go sleep?
You go to sleep. So maybe you were a patient. Maybe you're here to rest and get better. You had TB. Were the nurses helpful? Assault on the ovulus. Were the nurses not nice to you here? It looks like it's a nice place. How long were you here? Why are you so, did you die here? Is it okay if we're here talking to you? I'd love to know more about you.
I know you.
You know me. Where do you know me from? From one of the other rooms? Maybe you know my dad? You know me, eh? Know me from where?
I just hear growl,
Growl.
but somebody.
Somebody. Is it Tommy? You're growling, you're playing, you want to play, you
You do that again?
want to play hide and seek? Hide and run, men. What does that mean? Hide, run, men. Are you hiding or should we hide? Do you want us to move to a different room? Is there somewhere in the house you want us to go?
Rise.
Rise, like the third floor, or do you want me to stand up? Alright, I'll stand up. I'm up. Now what? You want me to walk? Playing a game of Simon Says? How old are you? How old are you? How old were you when you died, if you died? What part of the house is your favorite? Where do you want us to go? So quiet in here, are you?
It's like dead quiet now.
Yeah.
There was a point there where it was just like a, but I think it was like an interference, right?
I hammered like so many questions.
You can't hear in that
No.
headset. That's a good headset. Now, do you want us to go to the doll room now?
Carol.
Carol.
Supper.
Supper?
So is this where you have your supper?
And we'll
With Carol.
go with Carol, or is it Carol that had supper here?
Are you Carol? Yes or no? Tommy's Carol your mom? Maybe Carol's a nurse? Pose.
Like H-O-E-S? Or
P-O-S.
H-O-S-E?
P-O-S-E.
Oh, pose. What? Did Carol like to have her picture taken?
Is Carol in one of these Oh, gotta watch so many questions.
Yeah.
Is Carol in one of these pictures in the room? I see some photos.
Okay, I'm gonna get all generic on you. I was just gonna do that.
What?
Finish this. The bear did it. Can you finish this?
Longo says down.
Like,
Kiss. Ooh.
Carol likes to make supper and kiss.
And go down. Watch yourself. Rude.
Can you direct us to where you want us to go next, please? Before we go downstairs, did you want to tell us anything?
That dummy hanging out freaks me out.
Can you move that dummy?
That dummy moves, I'm done. See, there's a guitar there. Can you string the guitar?
Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you mind if I just strum it?
That REM pod, is it on?
Yeah. Yeah, so if well, you've probably seen these. They're similar to that. If you touch them, the lights go off. They make funny noises. But you can call us up.
Your alphabet?
You can call us up here if you want to talk or play.
It was interesting that the old man who's here gave the tour said he's never noticed anything paranormal here.
But at the same time, he talked about communicating, with his family gatherings here.
Why would he contradict himself? Maybe I just misinterpreted.
I can't remember her name. Do you remember her name?
No. I don't remember his name. I don't think I was told their names.
One of the owners that's here, the lady, she's very nice. She was standing out on the porch when this mirror here fell off the wall.
Did they put a new mirror up?
Yep, with the same hook and everything, just to show that and that's been here for years now.
Interesting.
Did you just not like that mirror?
It's me knocking.
No, but seriously, when you knocked, I thought I heard a knock behind me. Do it again. That's weird. It was like immediate, so it might have just been an echo.
Originally, this room would have been bigger. There's a staircase on the other side of this wall
Right.
they added for the apartments.
Right.
So this would have been over another 3 or 4 feet, or 4 or 5 feet. So it would have been quite a room, probably
Probably a living room or a great room or
some sort of parlor. Maybe even the doctor's offices were right here.
yeah.
A nice writing desk, and it was the doctor's room.
Excuse me, I'm yawning.
You've been able to sit here and you could see people coming and going. It's just quiet.
It's just very quiet. If someone's creaking around, can you come in here? That sounds like footsteps. Does it not?
I thought that was you.
No, I haven't moved. Okay, can you do that again?
Oh, it could be dripping on that metal roof behind you.
Could be. Can you pop down here and say hi? Yeah, I think you're right, Josh.
Yeah.
think it's just water. But Jesus, that sounds an awful lot like footsteps.
Okay. All right. It's chilly down here.
So there's some balls on the. I gotta put the camera here.
Oh, that's like an old IV drip. That's crazy. Okay, I'm not going to touch this table. There's a ping pong ball on top of a red cup. I wonder if you could knock that off.
Did you make that knock again? Or was that just a heater or something?
Maybe the stairs settling. You know, considering the state of the place upstairs, there aren't even any cobwebs now.
I think it's used so much that. Okay, we're gonna record. Corey, Josh, March 5th, Wildwood in the basement at about 8:30. 8:31. If you're here with us, you see all the balls placed everywhere around. Feel free to come and roll them. I'm just going to make a noise here, I think. I'm just going to make sure it's on. Yep.
Jesus.
That's what I warned you, Josh. Did you come here for the baths? The healing baths? That was me on the table.
I feel very uncomfortable down here.
Is it the cold?
I
Maybe.
don't know what it is.
Can you come in this room? The camera's facing us. I'm gonna do the estimate zone. Do you want to do it or?
You can do it.
So we're still recording.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we are in the basement. The quarter is now going. Corey and Josh. Is anybody down here with us? It's quiet. Is this where you come to get treatments? What do they call it, the battery bath? Is that what I read over there? I don't think that's shock therapy, was it? Did it hurt? Tommy, do you ever come down here and cause trouble? Thought I heard footsteps there. Is anybody down here? What a cold, dark place to spend eternity, wandering the basement. Just, you know, Corey has a wicked snot whistle. So you're picking that up. You a nurse, maybe? A doctor?
It's like nothing.
Nothing.
No ball, the ball's still there. Balls are still here. You can light the cat ball up in the corner of that bombing table. You just have to bump the table, you don't have to get on it. I just don't feel anything. It's just. We've come a long way to talk to you. We got about 20 minutes left in this battery. Well,
We've been skunked. Well, until we watch the video.
yeah, no, I'm sure.
They could be screaming at us on the video.
Where did the nothing going on?
Oh, this, that. That's my favorite thing. You know, I think that's a cool photo right there, I bet. With the purple light hitting us and then that light on the autopsy table.
Or purple light.
Wow. It'll look purple in the
Yeah.
camera.
What do you think, Josh?
No, you know, maybe they're tired. They were so busy yesterday with the other group. Maybe the other group stole all the energy.
Or, I mean, like I said, maybe they have been communicating with us, we're just not picking it up in the normal way. Maybe in the review we'll have full conversations.
Yeah.
Why do we always order pizza or greasy food whenever we're doing an investigation?
When Elliot sees the pizza menu, he gets excited. He's
Elliot,
right though. It's the perfect ghost hunting food because you can pick it up as you go. It could be cold. It's still good.
yeah.
He's right there.
That's me knocking on the table.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. Thank you for putting up with us. All right, here we go. One last walkthrough. This is your chance. You can play with the devices as we're up here. What's that one on the left or and the right?
Something tells me they're racist.
No, I think they're. Who's Georgie Porgy in the middle here, putting in pie? A nice little sailor outfit.
Really?
I think this is African art. That's.
Yeah. I think it's African art for an African home. See right here? This would have probably been blocked off somewhere.
Yeah, this would have
So
been
it would have
the.
been 2 bedrooms up here for the unit downstairs.
Yep, and then this.
This would have been separate.
All right. So let's see. There's nothing in the scrying. Last chance to talk to us before we head to another location. We'll be back though. What's
I found a
that?
secret staircase. Where do you think this goes? This may be the entrance to this unit? Ooh, gas leak.
That smell good. It says it's off. Well, where does this go? Shall we see where this goes? Sure. I'm gonna turn my light on and move. It's just a closet and it's like an outdoor.
Oh, and then the kitchen
Yeah.
is just on the left there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so this
yeah.
was their entrance. You'd come up here.
There's
the bathroom
bathroom.
over there. I don't know what this is. Their fridge, I guess. Sink.
No chest pieces moved.
That was seriously leaking gas.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all right. We're coming up. Say goodbye for a little while. Come down and check the millimeter. That's a big baby. 67.9, so it's down a degree.
This is where we started.
It's your last chance to get our attention. Nothing in here, right? All right. So, just gonna do a little recap before we So the first 3 hours or so of our investigation, I don't think we got a whole lot that, actual responses. We got some what seemed to be semi-intelligent responses with the flux 2. A little bit with the Estes method about look. They're trying to get our attention, and at the same time the bear, the Boo Buddy asked if we made it cold in there. Other than that, I don't think we got anything concrete evidence. We don't feel any strange energies or anything at this point. Probably because the heat's going. I see the curtain moving like crazy down there. But Josh, what were your impressions?
It's quiet, man. It's quiet. I was expecting a little bit more, but I mean, until we review the footage, we won't know for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe they're a later group here, and maybe Elliot and Aaron and Eric are going to experience quite a lot. We've seen that with different places. We've seen areas where it's high in activity earlier in the night, and then other places it's later in the night. So,
and who knows? Maybe when we're back here sleeping, because we're probably going to come back to sleep, we'll experience more.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. Aaron and Elliot, the Wildwood Sanitarium. Can't see anything. And with a flashlight.
Where did I just put it?
Okay, now it's working. So we're at a table with a crystal ball. I'm trying to remember his name. Was it Jeremy?
I believe it was Jeremy, yes.
Jeremy, are you here with us? Do you spend time in this space? My name's Elliot.
I'm Erin.
I put that flashlight there to see if someone could turn it off or on, because it was acting weird in my hands. I'll back it up again to see.
Yeah.
It's normal now.
It was weird, yeah, it was like there was a loose connection or something, or the battery was gone.
Completely normal. Okay, I'll turn that off. So Jeremy, I hope I have your name right. At any point tonight, you can let yourself be known to us. Josh and Corey were here before us. I'm not sure if they made contact with you. But if you're here, you know what we're doing, so feel free to get involved in this investigation, to be part of it.
Love your help.
You are invited. Well, it appears from the photograph here that this was something that you really enjoyed. That you enjoyed using this. So it's all you. We have a Ouija room here, and it's like a bathroom. They're opening up the wall here.
Hello, little dolls. I want no funny business out of any of you this evening. Put anything in here? Oh yeah, there's a REM pod over there. Oh, I like that cat toy. There's a cat right there. I kind of like it. It looks real.
I don't know about the puppet.
No, I'm not a fan of the puppet. Thank you very much.
When we come back, he'll be strangling the kid.
That's not okay.
Again?
What is with that flashlight?
Oh. Nothing else in here? Well,
And the death portrait here on the wall.
real lack of equipment. Do you see how that ball is lighting up? Are there any spirits here attached to any of these dolls in this room? Can you let us know? Can you move one of them? Can you show us by touching that ball I just lit up not too long ago? So we're in the examination room. I don't know if this was originally an examination room because we know that these were apartments at one point in time and this was just the kitchen. Are there any faculty here from the healing center or when it was a sanatorium? There's a device on the table over there. You can go and touch it for us. My name is Elliot and this is Aaron behind the camera. Feel free to speak to us at any point. Hopefully we can hear you. Try to speak as loud as you can. We're on the 3rd floor. It is said that there is a grumpy gentleman here. Is there somebody here who is unhappy? We have a last rites kit here. Is there anyone here who didn't have the opportunity to have communion before death? To have their last rites read to them? So I'm going to walk away, and if at any point you want us to come back to this room, all you have to do is make a noise with that device and we can come back in here and talk to you. We'll move on and see if the grumpy gentleman is in the other room. That's what it does when you make it rock?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool.
But how does it do the separation in different ways?
It just, like, it just takes on its own momentum and changes directions. I'm assuming it has something to do with momentum, scientifically speaking. So, I mean, if you get a word out of that, then you get a word out of that. Yeah, but I have no idea how that happened.
Well, that looks all kind of normal. It's the inside where they said it said mom. That's a completely different design than this.
Yes.
So that's not this.
Yeah, and then here's the evidence of what
Huh?
that was given to them to show them that's basically written the same way.
Why
That's
did
another
they scribble
sticker.
over it? That's like no.
Probably so you can see it, I don't know. That's my guess. But
It looks like an eyeball.
it does look like an eyeball.
Well, I'd like to see the original. This is like one of the coolest rooms here.
Yes. Yeah, this room's bad.
What am I laying on right now?
it's quite a small basement to imagine that they're having their bath treatments down here, you know? Like, it's not... I can't imagine there being, like, a whole bunch of different treatments down here. Maybe it was done on another floor.
I mean, there is a mark in the floor over there that he had pointed me to, suggesting that there perhaps had been a tub or something there, a circular tub.
Yeah, like in the corner.
Yeah.
Just why do treatments in like an old basement, right? If it's not, especially if it's like a spa type thing.
Yeah.
If there are any spirits down here, can you make yourself known and come up to us, come and visit, come stand in front of us? Move as close to us as you want. Feel free to say what you want. It'd be nice if you can introduce yourself. My name's Elliot.
I'm Erin.
Eric here.
Probably seen us walking around the house today. Looking around, we're here to talk to you. We're hoping that that furnace shuts down soon so we can maybe hear better. What was the reports that they told you about during the tour down here?
Oh, now I'm trying to think.
Not all that much.
A lot of the balls. There's a lot of
That's why
balls
there's
over
balls
here.
everywhere.
They think it might be Tommy. I think people get Tommy down here. And the balls.
So the ball's on the table.
Yeah, and there's one right in front of you too.
Well, if you like to play with the balls, feel free to. We'll have to see if Aaron can catch it with the camera, if it happens.
Well, we know it's in that painted circle right now, or close to it. Put it right in the middle.
It's right on the edge, so.
Living on the edge. Dun, 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 dun.
That's a good song. So I don't want to report to you, Elliot, but this flashlight so far has been working just fine for me.
Yeah, it's weird. It's patiently waiting.
Definitely have like goosebumps here, but it's hot here, so I don't know why Are you in here with me? What's your name? Why would you be in the basement in such a beautiful building? Are you stuck down here? You want me to show you the way upstairs? Did you receive treatment here? And if so, what kind of treatment did you receive? Nothing.
Nothing
Like,
at all.
nothing. Like, less than what we were getting at Hinsdale.
Oh, see, now it's not working for me either.
Yeah,
So it was the flashlight.
Yeah.
It wasn't the
Wasn't Hinsdale.
elementaries.
I think we'll have to move upstairs until that furnace dies down. Alright, so we're in the room where the mirror broke. Right where Eric is sitting, there was a mirror hanging and fell, broke. And they associate that to the paranormal. So if you see that flashing blue light, all you have to do is walk up to it, move on one side of it or the other. You can show us that you're here. Do we have any patients here? I mean, I would assume that this would be somebody's office, being at the front of the house. I really can't see it being a patient's room. Maybe a doctor's office. Lots of light. If There's a doctor here or a nurse here. Can you let yourself be known?
Can you give us a knock in the room that you're in?
Give them your little mirror push.
So that's the broken mirror?
Yeah. It was inside a frame when it fell.
But the nail wasn't bent and the wire wasn't broken.
Okay.
So it came off the wall with some effort.
Can you show us how that happened?
So as I was saying, the only pull I feel is with this guy. I mean, it's an interesting story. Jeremy, I hope I still have the name right.
Tell me the story.
So he used to come here to investigate, and I guess he was drawn to this pendulum thing, and there's a picture of him up there with it. He took his own life, not here, but somewhere else. And the owner came in, and there was this pattern drawn with the pendulum with the word mom in the middle. So she contacted the man's mother and sent her a picture. And then the mom sent her a picture of the most recent card that he signed mom. Like it was a Valentine's Day or whatever card.
It was Mother's Day, I think.
Mother's Day. And the mom written matches the
Oh, wow.
card.
Oh, that gave me goosebumps.
So they feel that he's here and was here to communicate a message to his mother that he was all right. So you kind of place this under visitation, I guess, in terms of spirit. But maybe he hangs out here. But maybe not as a ghost. I don't know. And I think the name was Jeremy. So Jeremy, if you are here, you're invited to visit with us if you choose to. We have a digital recorder on the table to capture your voice. You were an investigator, so you're well aware of what we're trying to do here. And you're free to interact with us if you choose to. If there is a message that you want to get across, you can speak to the recorder.
Try to use the pendulum.
You can let us know immediately if you're here by touching that blue light on either side. So feel free to do that. To the other spirits that are here, you're also invited to join us in communication.
We're here to experience your presence. We know you're well aware of this because lots of people come here. Do as many people come here as at Hinsdale?
Well, people come here all the time.
Yeah.
There's a man here and you're in the hall. Can you speak to us from the hall?
We don't know for sure that Johnny Cash is something you want to hear, but something we were told, so we kind of did you a favor. You think you can say hello? Give us a knock? That was you?
Yeah, that's
I hear moving around, but I don't know if that's
Yeah.
it.
I was trying to say I hear like footsteps.
I thought I heard it earlier when you were over here and I was over there. But I couldn't tell if it was the music.
Is that you walking around? You could try speaking into that device. That's walking, isn't it?
Sounds like Grove 4 Park Creek.
I'm so surprised to see blue though.
And still blue, because if anything, it'd be warmer in there.
Yeah. So the temperature's at 67.9 right now.
Is that colder than the windowsill?
Yep. Windowsill was 68.2, I think. Going down to 67.7. That doesn't make sense, man. It's going down. It's hot in this hallway. Can you get closer to the device? See if we can get down to 66. Like it's noticeably hotter.
Well, it's warmer up here as hot air rises, so I think all the heat in the house is pocketing up here.
Well, and that room is
It's warm.
crazy hot. Yeah, that's the really hot one.
Are there children here? Were there children treated here? If there were children here, they would be attracted to this room. All the toys, all the dolls. Any children here playing with the toys?
What am I beside?
It's a death
Baby?
portrait on the wall there.
With the hair.
Yeah, real hair and the dress.
If you like this portrait, touch the skull. If you don't like this portrait, now touch the skull.
So it's always going to be the same pattern, but how do they get these other patterns? No, it's the same pattern.
Yeah, the top one, but the mom one's different, is it not, or no?
This is the same pattern, yeah. Yeah, the mom, well, like, that's unnatural, that horseshoe there.
Yeah.
It's like, you spin it over and over and over again. It's like, you spin it over and over and over again. We do the same thing the other way.
Yeah, it doesn't touch the sand the same way on that far side. It's not level.
Tommy, if you're here, can you do that for us? All right, Tommy, your name comes up a whole bunch here from what we're told. Can you say your name for us? My name is Elliot.
I'm Erin.
There's a device over there on the child's table, food table or
It's
something.
got a high chair.
You can go and touch that device, it will light up for us. You can touch the chimes over on the wall. There's some dolls in here, all sorts of things you can play with. We got a rocking horse, you can make it rock.
Like a chair.
Right over there, give it a little push. Tommy, did you live here as a child?
No, Tommy drowned nearby.
But did he live here?
No.
But where's the water?
There's like a pond or something, like right over here.
Oh, okay.
And they had it confirmed because somebody who had been a classmate of Tommy's had come through
the
here.
The owner was.
No, she had somebody tell her this.
Oh, just on the tour she said, I went to school with them.
Not today. She didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I don't know.
Okay. Well, could be a false story then, because when I watched the tour from some YouTubers,
Yeah.
he said she went to school from him and he died, and he lived here when it was an apartment.
Now that part
And
may be
in
true,
that,
actually.
in that, he said that she said that she didn't know how he died.
Oh no, Tommy. Maybe that. Okay, that's the woman that had gone to school with Tommy confirmed that he had drowned. That's how she found out he died. How he died. She didn't tell me the apartment part.
There's literally a weird sound in this back corner. Like not like a voice, but like a mouse or something. I don't know. Can you make that noise again if that was a ghost? Tommy, was that you? This was a plow going by. I think it's a plow.
The big truck, I think.
Tommy, state your name, please, clearly in this recorder. If you're here. Is that you rocking by?
Nope. Well, that could be Eric coming back in.
What's that?
Could be Eric coming back in.
Yeah.
It better be Eric.
Yeah, it's here.
So quiet.
This is so strange that like no equipment go off anywhere. To location.
Like nothing.
Nothing. It's my stomach. No judgment, but did you guys take a big shit here today?
No. I haven't shit here. Did you?
I went to pee when we got here. I was like, oh.
I think it's like it's not sewage, but it's
No, I peed here earlier and it didn't smell like that.
No.
I think Josh or Tori left a fucking big one for us.
well, it smelled like that when I peed.
Today?
Yeah, right before we left.
Maybe it was the people that were.
Although I have to admit, when I came back in here, I went in to pee like when we got here, and the seat was down. The toilet seat was down. So.
I always put it down after I pee.
I usually.
But did you put the cover down too, or just the seat?
I put the cover down too.
Yeah, so the cover was up, but the seat was down because I put the cover down when I was done.
Oh yeah,
Earlier,
somebody
so.
deuced. No, that was someone deuced. Like someone took a fucking shit.
I love that we just solved that on camera.
Oh, I'm not. And no judgment. It's just I'm just curious. Because if it wasn't you guys, then
Yeah.
I'd fucking give Corey
No, me.
and Josh shit for it.
Why are they not allowed to shit?
Huh?
Where are they supposed to shit?
No, we can tell them how much it stinks.
You hold it till you get home. I I mean, we got that great laugh, EVP, talking about broccoli farts.
Might get one now, talking about shit. Maybe it'll be a ghost confirming it's Josh.
Josh did it.
It was Josh.
It was Josh.
Josh.
Josh is
I think you guys should just fall asleep, and then when they get here, we're all just asleep. Like, oh, I never.
Well, I think they packed it up because they want to go to sleep.
I'm just
for sure.